As a firefighter, you have to be able to act quickly and calmly in different emergency situations. The fire service is called out to road traffic accidents as well as to fires. The firefighters have to be sensitive as well as strong and skilled when rescuing people from crashed cars or burning buildings. You can apply to become a firefighter from the age of 18. Fitness is very important if you want to join the fire service, and so is good eyesight. No formal qualifications are needed. Training sessions like these are very much part of the job.
My name is firefighter Jean Reinhardt. I'd like to talk to you about how we deal with fires. And one of the most important things when we first arrive at the fire is this pump only carries about 600 gallons of water. Now, using these, we will only have about 2 minutes of water. Therefore, we will need to supply our water source quite quickly. We can either do that using another fire appliance who can give us their water and we can use it. That'll keep us going for a little while. But really quite quickly, we need to find a steady source of water. That can be done in two ways. Either we have a fire hydrant from which sometimes the pressure or the quantity of water that it can deliver sometimes not trustworthy. Or better, we find an open source of water. Through an open source of water can be from a pond, a lake, a reservoir. Now that water we won't run out of, and we'll be able to have at our disposal a near limitless amount of water. In order to get that water from the source to the pump, we need to use a light portable pump, which 4 firefighters carry to the edge of the water, using this hard suction to which we couple a filter to stop sucking up rocks, sand and weeds. We're able to kind of link it up, pump the water from the water's edge, pump it through this pump, and then that way we can fill this pump to then deliver water out to the fire ground through these deliveries. Once we've done that, we then have a steady water supply to fight the fire.
Firefighting and rescue operations mean stressful and very difficult working conditions for these brave men and women. As a firefighter, you have to take part in a continuous training program. Practical training sessions like these are necessary, of course, but your fitness levels are your responsibility. The work is demanding, both physically and mentally. You have to be sure that you are always fit, ready, and able to work.
There's a crew of 6 on the appliance, and each and every one of them is trained to be able to use every piece of equipment that we have. That they are assessed every month, and every year they get a biannual test, and they have to do a written test, and also they have to log onto a computer and maintain and record their competencies throughout the year. In the event of it happening at night time, the appliance carries a certain amount of lights. We have lights on the lorry as a mast with 3 halogen lights on it. Also we have portable lights which are charged on the appliance if they're not being used. They have tripods. We also have a generator which we can run out festoon lights, but the ability, the illumination they give is very small. So we tend to use the dragon lights as they're called, and the tripods. And if we need extra lighting, we can call back up for other appliances and use our vehicle equipment just as we need to.
This firefighting team is packing up and leaving after another long and heavy training session. They've practiced using their pumps, lights and hoses, so technically they are prepared for the real thing. But they haven't had to deal with black smoke or burning houses tonight. This may happen tomorrow, when a fire starts and there is a real emergency. It's good to know these highly skilled men and women are ready for anything.